Can I ask you a simple question? If I told you that the plot of land you are looking at today could cost you hundreds of thousands or even millions of naira more in the next few weeks, will you still keep waiting? Good. That is what I want to talk about today. We have some properties that are at pre-launch prices, that is pre-launch price. And if I may ask, or let me tell you what pre-launch price is. Pre-launch price is a discounted rate offered by early investors during the initial planning phase of a project. Typically, it's either real estate or in tech. This price is given at a discounted rate. And the reason why this is done is that developers want to use that money to make sure that they set up the properties they are selling at pre-launch price. And once they are able to develop it with little they gather with the pre-launch price, then the prices increase. That is what we call pre-launch price. And you know that we have some early buyers who normally key into this to save money. We have some investors. When it comes to pre-launch properties, they know how to key in because they know through that they save millions of naira. Most people will always ask, most investors will ask, is it still at pre-launch price or is it normal price? Why are they asking this? Because they know how to save money and they want to make more money. Real estate is very sweet when you know the right time to key in into a property. When we have pre-launch price and when we have development progressing, definitely the price will increase. And because of this, early buyers key into, smart investors key into the properties before development comes up. And do you know that this weekend, many people are planning their weekend, they are planning their financial expenses. This is the right time to take a smart decision. And how do you take a smart decision? We have some of our properties that are still on the pre-launch prices, and the price, they will not remain the same because the price may go up anytime soon. So why not take your time to key in into one of those properties that I'm talking about? Let me mention few so that we know some properties that are still at the pre-launch prices, but very soon the price will increase. I'll mention few in Lagos and some in Ibadan. Like we have the Zenytal Gardens Phase 2. The Phase 1 has been sold out and the Phase 2 is still selling at the pre-launch price. But very, very soon, in a few weeks or a few days, the properties will increase because we have already launched this estate some weeks ago. So the prices may change. So for now, a plot 500 square meter of this Zenytal Garden Phase 2 is still selling for 30 million naira. But very soon the price will increase to 38 million naira. And the 300 square meter is still selling for 18 million naira, and the price will increase soon to 25 million naira. So you can see the difference when we're talking about pre-launch prices. So you can key in with just 3 million naira initial deposit or 5 million naira initial deposit. And the juicy part of this is that you can spread the balance for 12 months interest free. So the right time to key in is now. Then when it comes to Ibadan, we have Nest Apartment still going for pre-launch price. Nest Apartment is located rightly behind Lee City University in Ibadan, where demand for hostel is very high and even short let. So you can take your time to ask about this property, and with initial deposits of 5 million naira, you can key in into the studio apartments or the one bedroom apartments in Nest Apartment. Also, we have Nest Residence. Nest Residence is located in Ido, and this has C of O. Also, the next apartment also has C of O. And also, the next residence is still on the pre-launch price. For the two-bedroom bungalow plus BQ is going for 37 million naira. And the three-bedroom apartment with BQ is going for 37 million naira with initial deposits of 5 million naira, and you can spread the balance. We have flexible payments plan. We have other properties that are still on pre-launch prices. Like we have the Hartford Garden in Ibadan as well. This is also still going for pre-launch price, but we have the alert now that the price may increase. Why not take your time to make sure that you key in at the right time? I just mentioned a few so that you will know what we have. But what I just want us to know is that it is always good to be among the early buyers, early investors. The smart investors are key in early because they want to save money. Why not take your time to ask about all these properties that we have for pre-launch prices and buy so that you won't pay more or you won't have to pay extra millions of naira when the prices increase. Take your time. DM. Let's talk in my DM so that you will say, I am Comfort Global Properties. Yes, your comfort is our priority. DM now. Let's talk more about these properties that are still selling for pre-launch price so that we'll be among the early buyers and we'll be able to save millions of naira. Thank you and bye-bye.